Hello. Are you home this weekend or what? Sorry. Yeah. Oh, so are you home this weekend or what? Did you see Contador actually loses third place today? But I still find this. Yeah. He didn't have the team for it. Ulrike just has it. Okay. I also think that Jørgen Let is happy. Jørgen Let is right now having a party. Quintana, 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 and he jump around and say, "Jump, jump, Quintana." Well, I don't know if you've seen my story. I've seen the last few, but I'm in the Tour de France now. My second time in Tour de France. The first time was not that good because my team was not that good at that time. But this time I got a better team. And actually this time again I actually lose the Criterium Dauphiné on the not on the last stage. I was actually trying to get time on the last stage, but it was not enough. Nah, it's okay. But Shannon Sang had the yellow jersey in the Criterium Dauphiné, and Wildo Kelderman was second, and they ended up in the last stage. Even I was using all my guys just to go on breakaway and pull the peloton and stuff like that. It was not enough to actually for me to take enough time on the final climb because they were all tired, even my riders, even Jungels and even Rogers. So I got a third place. So I haven't won Criterium Dauphiné yet. I still got that. And last time I actually got in the Tour de France, I actually got a sixth place before the last three stages in the mountains. And then, of course, when it's like a four days of mountains in legend mode, a guy like Jonas cannot recover. So I actually end up completely dying the last two stages. But this time I'm actually confident because there's also three time trials. I'll try again. There's three time trials. That was hard to say. And the first I've already done. The second one is in the second week, and the third one is actually in the last week. So that could actually give me a little chance to actually get this top 10 place, so I can unlock the captains. So that means I can actually, for the first time, get some captains or luxury teammates. But it's actually been kind of fun to play on legend mode from the beginning, because I've tried a lot of riders I probably never would try out.
The head of the virtual overall standings.
Sorry. It should be down.
Is ours. But don't get carried away. The stage is still long.
Yeah, he's actually a fairly good rider, and actually he's one of the favorites for this stage. Well, I actually won it with Nicholas Rhodes the last stage. It was on the Mur de Bretagne. Yeah, I really don't know yet. Usually I would say Rogers, but at this time Rogers is far behind. But there's gonna come a team time trial. You see, this is the standings right now. De Gent is on purpose. I have make him fall behind because my goal is to use De Gent on the mountains. Because his recovery is actually good, so I want to go on the breakaway with him when we reach the mountains. And also I save a lot of energy. All the guys I don't need in the flat stages, they should just recover the best way they can, because the recovery again is it's much harder on legend mode than normally. Maybe sometimes you actually should use 2 stages to actually get completely recovered. That means you cannot do that with all the riders, of course. So, and if it stays like this, it's completely flat, a guy like Rhodes, there's no need for me to actually use him. He should just follow the pace. Say go with Cummings, but he also good enough flat. But this kind of stage is for Cummings, you can see. And Rogers is in good shape now. I should probably try to protect him, but for now, there's no reason. And I still don't know who should be the captain when we actually reach the mountains. But I will say, after the team time trial, I can probably say who's going to be in best positions. Because my team is actually quite good for the time trials. I especially build for that. Not for the team time trials, but at least for the time trials, because they can help a lot of. Can help a lot if you have got a lot of riders who are actually good on flat, but also have at least 75 on the flat. I see Team Ben is only 1 minute 25 seconds behind the yellow jersey, but he's not gonna get it, of course. But he could get the 20 more points there is on this stage. So I keep the green jersey for now. Give me a moral boost. Let's see how it's gonna be. No, I'm still here. But it's because someone is riding me at this time. It's because I had a half. What can I say? Not a date, but a female date friend. She wants me to come over maybe later today, but I'm not sure because it all depends on what time. And what some movies.
You're the most dangerous in the breakaway for the yellow jersey.
Oh, okay. Yes, and that's why I actually not was streaming before, because I've actually put both my TVs next to each other, so I could watch the Vuelta at the same time while playing. But I thought, nah, this stage in the Vuelta is more important. Yeah, but it's not because I don't want to go. It's no big deal. It's just no, it's not like that. Not this one. It's a long time ago. Yeah, see, the peloton is not working, and we're not working, and it's just what can I say? It's an ex-girlfriend's friend, and I don't jump on ex-girlfriend's friends. That is not polite, especially not because they talk also. She's just a good friend, and I help her kids sometimes with some PlayStation stuff like that. Hofland. No, I'm not gonna go. Nah, because I just want to see the sprint, because we need some time on it on the peloton, or else the peloton is moving too fast, and then I'm not gonna get the sprint points. And there's also a wind here. You see there's light wind. Rasmus, there's a light wind now, and if this gonna change to a moderate wind, I can actually try to make some damage on the peloton. So that's why I know someone will prefer to do this on a flat status, but sometimes it can actually be a mistake. I've actually sometimes smashed the peloton completely because of the wind. I don't know if Daniel can remember that, but some of the stages I have, even with a not so good team, nah, it's like it sounds like punk or something, or rock or metal or something. Yeah, and it's possible. Actually, in the Criterium Dauphiné, there was actually 2 stages with that. Hello. Oh, okay. It just sound like that gorillas. It's strong wind. That means, yeah, it's like a strong wind. It's the highest wind you can get, and you need the best way you actually can use it to your advantage. If you come from left to right, and the road is big. But you see, right now we have the wind in our back, so we actually getting push. And that means the peloton is also pushed. But now we change direction. So what's the wind direction? It's gonna change again. And we still got the wind in our back, and it's changing, so we got the wind in our back again. So it would actually be stupid to do some attack here, but it's also stupid to slow down, because we actually save energy this kind of way. But if we're gonna turn around like this we got it on the side, and it's gonna change to moderate, we go down and accelerate with the peloton, because it can hurt so much, even on captains, because they're not ready for it. It's like Froome, he was not ready for Contadors. Or even Sagan did it with Froome. That is actually the most funny stage to play in flat, when it happens like that, because you could just go almost full out, and then you take the best flat riders you have. Last season I was actually buying Durbridge, and yeah, Durbridge for that, because he was good in the flat. Yeah, but there's no one actually tell you to watch it. We still got Koen. You know, you actually, Koen, you actually know your name in Danish. You know what that means? A cow. Your name is actually sound Koen, the cow. Is actually, if you translate to Danish, you say the cow Sydemia. Sydema. Koen Daniel is moderator here on channel, so he kick you, or at least he gives you a 5-minute ban first. This is also actually kind of annoying because we're going on a straight road and it's only light wind. But I also know there's gonna be some changes. Cone, you don't understand English, I probably guess. Okay, now I'm attacking. You see? I'm attacking now. It's like a fast moving. Yeah, now crash. See, now the Peloton is moving.
Take his wheel if you want to score some points.
We're just here for the points and nothing more. Well, it's the fifth year, I think.
You've won the intermediate sprint. Well
I have still not unlocked the captains, of course. The first time I was playing Tour de France, I was actually placed very good the first 15 stages, and then I reached the 4 days of mountains, and then it was gone. But they was actually winning last season. He was winning Tour de France. Froome was 5 minutes behind him. Because it was number 10 or something. See, there's still a slow wind here. So I know what we're gonna do. Not work. And not work.
He too seems interested in the stage win. His teammates are also riding hard.
Come on, Vestra, he should protect Rogers now. Finny protected the Ghent. He should just protect Rhodes, because I think Rhodes can actually win the stage. I actually believe in Rhodes. I already got the mountain jerseys, as I recall. Yeah, I got the mountain jersey, so I'm gonna try that also, and that's why I would not move too fast with him, so he's not dying before we actually reach the climb. Make a zoom up here. Because this stage here is gonna... I'm actually gonna go for it, because he was on the breakaway in the last stage also. And the more I'm gonna protect it, the better it is. Because he is a rider for this kind of terrain. So for now I'm not gonna fast forward anymore. He's still in good positions. And Cummings could actually also win this. He is actually in good shape. Hi, Joseph. See, Hofland is probably gonna fall off now when we reach this uphill section. Have you bought it, or do you buy it, or what else? If you haven't bought it, I still got a code you can buy. For 150 Danish crowns if you want to. Just mobile pay me and then I send you the code. Yeah, but he's up here. He's a sprinter. I can just hope they don't go for the mountain pines. There's no need for them to actually do it, but you will never know.
The first blind of the day is classified as 4th category. There will be 1 point that goes towards the mountain standings.
Oh, okay. You say it just looking forward to you got it.
You still have 2 kilometers before you reach the
So
summit.
actually you haven't got it. So you can just cancel your order if you want to.
His teammates are riding to protect the jersey.
You know what I'm gonna do is a guitar. Cummings.
I'll make a big effort on the
I'm just
relay.
waiting a minute because I still got enough energy. And because I have a green arrow, I'm not gonna lose too much. Remember there's a new PS4 coming out next week.
Here's the positions over the last climb.
And the Pro Edition of PS4 is coming in November, which actually support 4K.
The front of the race is in the feed zone.
Let's see if we can do some damage. Nah, I don't know, because I don't have 4K TV, so for me it would not matter.
He's been dropped. The stage is
See
too
Cummings,
much for him.
he's just missed everything up now. He's just coming. Steve Cummings is coming. And he should just go back to his home position again.
Understood. I'll take it easy.
There's no
whatever
reason.
happens.
Yeah, but it's
They're
actually
riding hard behind. This isn't the moment to relax.
some error in it, I found out. They actually also patch it next week, but I think it's mainly for Xbox. And to use all their feeds. Ah, why can I not feed them? That's weird.
The breakaway is unlikely to go all the way, guys. Watch out for counter moves.
Think about it. Dumoulin has 6 sprinters. Yeah, in some ways he is, but you can say they actually even in some ways. But it also depends what day form he has. And he's probably gonna sprint in a moment. When I reach up here, they probably set up the pace. Yes, but it's not that good because he was tired after last stage. But yes, his form is good. But Steve Cummings' form is also good, and that's why I'm gonna try to use him. Him or Nicholas Rhodes. Damn it, they were wrong. And again, is just here for, you can say, for the mountains, nothing more. Hi.
Okay, I'll protect him.
See, the wind is changing now. And I just need to drive my own pace. Trust me, Cummings is a machine. He's much better on flat. But it's not about what I should use, it's about what I would get most out of. The only good thing with Rose is he has 80 in the Heelys, but in the end, would it help me? I don't know, I have to see when I reach the climbs. Because the last climb, 4% climb, is actually a tough climb, and the last is even more tough. You see? They are tough climbs, all of them. And you have to get a guy like Nicholas Rhodes Cummings to attack on these stages. But I'm actually gonna try with Jungers, but I'm not sure. I need to see how much Dumoulin has put his guy in his. You see, Dumoulin has the yellow jersey, and he used all his guys to get back. It's actually kind of ironic. He's number 1, but the rest of the team is just 182 and up to. He just plays very bad. See, now you set up the pace again. You're annoying, but I cannot use more energy than this. That's the problem.
Okay, I'll protect him.
Ja, begge to stejle, altså. De sidste 3, det er faktisk den anden sidste, der er mest problemet. The second one is the most problem, because that is, I think, is 18% some places. 1 kilometer up. It's like reaching the skies. So actually, the attacks you come on that climb, because that can give a lot of distance. But the way I want to do it is try to push it on this second climb here, the category 4 climb. Why? None of these climbs is actually more dreadful than Alpe d'Huez in some ways. You can say it's just Alpe d'Huez compressed. And see, Williams is gonna die. I cannot save more energy than this.
The yellow jersey was in danger, but he's once again leading the overall standings.
Maybe relax now, because he knows the yellow jersey is not close now. That's why. So that's actually kind of ironic. My guy is the guy he was chasing, and not the peloton. The guy ahead. He was actually chasing me. And you see, now I'm in a position where I cannot recover. That's not good. That's actually really bad. So we're gonna focus now on this. Let me see. Isagera is my guy for mountains. He should be a helper. roads. I should try to get up with Rogers, because if he has to get a top 10 place, he has to drive fast. Yeah. No, only a few times, but I'm not in for that. Again, I'm not in for that kind of gameplay. Two seconds. Guys, I'm not stopping. I just need to call someone fast. I'll be back in 2 minutes. I'm back. Sorry about that. Now I really don't think I should just see what I can do first before I'm actually gonna make a plan. Sometimes I have to do like a plan that is not even what I'm supposed to.
He's the new leader of the
What do you have to
overall
see?
youth standings.
My goal is of course try to get the youth jersey with Jonas,
Another 20 kilometers
and to
from
do
the
that
main
I have to
line.
beat Alaphilippe.
They're going to have to join forces to try to hold off the
Så
return
kan
of the
vi sige
peloton.
Finny,
But their
Venstre,
chances of fighting it out for the state
Segera.
victory seem very slim.
again.
Okay, we'll relay hard.
See. Because this is not a place where I should attack.
Okay,
That's too
we'll
close.
relay flat out.
I just take the control now.
King of the Mountain sprint in 2 kilometers for the breakaway group.
Degenkolb, okay. Okay, he's also good on the hills.
Ahead of the race is 1.5 minutes lead on the peloton.
Someone try to attack now. Finny, you just go home. You have done your job completely. And you should get some energy. So should you. So should you. And you can recover. Here's jersey has been dropped. Oh, sorry. Message. See, Isagera is in the front now. There was Villains. Control's right up there. See, this is the difference. Oh, he's still there, so I can maybe use him actually. Let's get some control of this peloton.
Okay, we'll relay.
"30 seconds lead for the head of the race."
There's a small chance to recover the next downhill section. So I should rather take control of the peloton at this point.
Okay, we'll relay.
He's trying to get out of the peloton. Watch out.
Nothing, monsieur. The Ghent. Oh.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
10 kilometers to the finish, and 2 more difficulties on the menu. The Mur Saint-Léonard and the Mur de Huy.
Let's see, what can we do here?
I'll make a big effort on the relay. I'll relay. I'll relay.
And here we go. Here we go.
We'll have to keep something in reserve if we want to get away in the final kilometers.
Okay, we'll relay flat out. The peloton is 2 kilometers from the top of the climb. Okay, I'll follow any attack.
And they're off. The punchers will now be able to sort it out between themselves.
Collective fall. It may create gaps.
Vel være det, goddamn.
He's being left behind. It's good news for the overall standings.
Puh.
He succeeded in avoiding all the pitfalls to win today. Here's the winner of the Anvers stage. Congratulations to him. He managed to maneuver perfectly to snatch this victory.
got two
He can
stage win now.
savor this moment.
2 stage win. 3 stages. That's
He
not
tops
bad.
the standings and will receive the traditional honors.
But now it's gonna be
Here's the
tough
green
because the
jersey of this
cobblestones
Tour
now.
de France.
It's
We can say
cobblestones.
that the tour's going up.
That's gonna be tough. This is a stage I really... Yeah, this is a stage where Rogers actually could take some time. We're 5 seconds behind, damn it. Damn it, Cummings. Why didn't you just drive a little faster than Dumoulin? See, that's why I've used a different kind of strategy with these kind of riders, because when I don't know them completely, I of course know them, but on not all the strains. Yeah. Yes. You see, Rogers' blue bar is just on the next one. That means I can actually fully recover with him. If I'm gonna save his energy. And Nicholas Rose also could recover towards the end. Of course, Willens is not, and that's because I was on breakaway with him. But you see, I did not use them before this actually the last part. And this is gonna be dreadful. I hate this stage. I really hate this stage. Yeah, it's the best I could get for this money, I would say. I actually got Amador last season, but I had to choose between him or Rogers, and Rogers is more tougher. But you see, this week is the whole first 9 days is gonna be tough. Even is flat, and this is a moderate win, and that means we can make changes there. But it's hilly, so it's hard. And I actually feel it's sad there's no win in this stage. And then there's this stage, it's a hilly, and then there's team time trial. This is a goal I really want to do good in. And then we start the new week up with a mountain. But now, this is not a stage win. This is just a stage where we try to go and minimize the lows. Okay, cobblestones. Rogers, he's probably my best. Okay. Finn is also good at cobblestones. And that's the problem with Jungels. Yeah, see, he's bad, so he needs some recovery, but he is in good form. That's good. Steve Cummings, yeah, he's just there. He's gonna lose time now, no matter what. Nicholas Rose is also bad on this. So let's say Thomas again need to go on a breakaway, and I'm gonna do it just because it will give me some moral boost. I think Jungels is still hard to know, because I should still keep an inside the classification. But I would guess Rogers is probably the guy of the captains we have to work for. 2 minutes behind, it's not good. Tyler Finney, Vestra. Yeah. It's not a bad cobblestones team I have, but it's not. And they both should get top 20 place. That's weird, but okay. And then we have Viddens. Yeah, he's in bad shape. He's not going to keep the green jersey today, that's for sure.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this stage that crosses from Belgium into France, the riders will cross no less than 7 cobbled sectors.
It's going to be a long stage, because I'm not going to use fast forward, I think. What do we have here? Finney, protect. Jungels. Vestra, protect. Rogers. Legend. There's some stats I have to look at because I'm not sure about them. It's fairly bad. Finney good. Veden's good. Vestra good. Rogers good. Isagera fairly good. Rhodes a goner. Yeah. It's actually the first 3 riders actually the worst. Let's see. Nah, he's not good. I'm not here for, what do you say, should use energy, so actually some riders I should actually not use when I think about it, because there's no need for that. Because we know Nicholas Rhodes cannot, he's gonna lose a lot of time. He has 62 in the cobblestones, that means he's red and he's gonna fall way behind. So yeah, that is actually one of the guys I'm not gonna use at all. You should just fall behind. And Philip Bear, I never understand how Philip Bear can go on a breakaway on this stage. Because he's good at the cobblestones. He covering driving from himself, so he drives his own pace. That means he's not gonna use too much energy. Yeah, mostly he does, but it's also depends on what riders there is. But yes, mostly because he usually attack when you reach the final part. But Spartacus is probably also attacking. But you see, they give a guy like Philip Gilbert 8 minutes. That is ridiculous. I would say that is actually ridiculous. Because he's dangerous in this terrain. And they all dangerous in... So he could probably take a yellow jersey if not Sagan is gonna come, of course. Because 10 minutes almost. And now the sprinter teams are working because they want the sprint. So that's gonna hurt a lot more. See, Spartacus put his guys in front now. He's always... This stage is probably the most predictable stage you can play. Because it's only the same riders who actually do the same thing. And but normally it's not the same thing. But this stage it is. But again, it's good because there are a lot of guys who actually use a lot of energy to claw back that. And if they have like 6 minutes before they actually reach the sprint, I would say Philip Gilbert could win, except if he used too much energy. I actually missed the function where you could, I think in 2011, where you could actually ask you the sports director on what shape the guy was in, because you observe him. See, now it's gonna be first cobblestone. Let's see. Rogers, of course. Isagera. Vista. Jonas, I think I have to drive him myself if I don't want to lose too much time. See, the favorite Froome is still, he's close. I should take time on Froome, that is essential. Contador, I should take time on him also.
Stages. Little wonder that they're not
This is
showing
not a
their
flat
entirety on
stage.
TV.
It's actually fun. I got a mountain jersey. I got the third place, second place, and first place.
The
So
race is approaching the first cobbled sector of the day, 1,800 meters long.
coming
It's
to
too
actually
far
drive
from the
with
finish
the
and
polka
too
dot
far away
because
from other
Vince is
sectors to
driving
be
with the
on
sprinter's
attack.
jersey.
It's a sort of a warm-up for what's to come.
Hi. And no, we're not playing with Sagan Thomas. Not this time. See, I am have all the guys ahead and then the yellow jersey behind. Yeah. It's good to have Tyler Finney right there because he's good in the cobblestones.
Change at the top of the provisional general standings.
I
The
see.
leader's team will have to make its mark.
Gilbert has been dropped. Okay. Or is he crashed maybe? Survive that. For now. Just not sure for how long. I can actually not remember. It's a long time ago. I actually think it's the new update where Contador is 81 or something in the mountain. I'm not sure. I cannot remember actually. In some ways it does because the actually not. Of course, Cavendish can be strong, very strong. But he's also strong anyway. But we can see it here, standings. Maybe it's not. Oh, it's the new update because Cavendish is 83 in sprint. Goodbye. But it's the fourth season now, so. It's new stats because Cavendish is strong. Let's see, what can we do here? Yeah, I mean, there's actually in that there's actually some. It's because they have a stat system that says only top 5 riders can have over 82, I think, in some things. Obviously not top 5. So they actually, just to make that work completely, they have to actually downgrade some of the riders. But yes, it is weird sometimes. It's because usually they go with a gold, silver, bronze on how good they was.
The peloton is riding hard. Stay well placed.
And I think that's why the system still do like that. Well, let's see. I'll change to Rogers. And
Okay, we'll relay.
they use all their guys. Okay, and now I want to take control of this. Allô? Hola? Ila? Allô?
The approaching sector is 1,200 meters long.
Dumoulin is gonna lose his jersey. You need to get up here.
Okay, we'll relay flat out.
Yeah, but again, it's because they took out the stats that was in the tour, and he was probably one of the best mountain riders at that time. Yeah, but the problem is you cannot even change it yourself. I find this weird, actually. Ah, Jonas, that's good. You know what? You just go smoothly. And
I'll
you have
make a big effort on the relay.
who should you be protected by? Must be Tyler Finney. And he's dying. You just go home, you've done a good job. We set down the pace a little. Just
Okay, I'll avoid any extreme effort.
Her riders will
Yeah,
soon
Dumoulin
turn
is
right and begin a
actually
new sector.
in trouble now.
1,600 meters long, slightly rising at the start. The next sector will come only 3 kilometers after the end of this one.
That cost. And I don't understand why Spartacus is
Being
down
left
there.
behind.
That's
It's
actually good.
news for the overall
Yeah, that
standing.
is good news. You know what? I'm gonna work out Spartacus.
Okay, we'll gently relay.
Oh, that hurt. They try to use Van Avermaet also. Okay, you need some food here. Blue. Blue.
Okay,
By the
we'll
pools.
relay. I'll relay.
Come on, Sagan. Attack Sagan. Attack Sagan. Okay, who's down here in this group? Let's see the favorites. There's no favorite down there. Damn it.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
It's not working always.
Another 3
Spartus.
seconds to
Damn.
negotiate for the men in front. Slightly more than 7 kilometers of shaking.
That is a good rider to keep up. But they drive so fast.
He's got his teammates riding because a rider who's dangerous for the stage
Why?
victory has broken away.
Why is his teammate driving? That's stupid. They're doing good. They're doing good. Don't worry about it. Finny is protecting Jonas quite good actually.
The next 2 sectors are separated by only 1 kilometer. Coming one after the other, they're likely to cause some trouble.
See, Philippe Gilbert is a tough guy to have in a breakaway. It's not good.
Peter Sagan is one of the most versatile sprinters in the peloton, able to come out on top in any type of finish, be it a hill or on the flat. A candidate for the green jersey, he's already won several times.
Yeah, try. God damn it.
flat. It might cost him dearly in the overall standings if he doesn't get help right now.
It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Don't worry.
Let it fall. It may create gaps.
Don't worry.
A little
Still
less
got a
than
minute's lead.
20 kilometers
Still got
and
a minute's
another
lead.
cobbled sector for the race.
Take it easy, Rogers. He's still got a blue. And he's very good protected by Finny. That is so excellent.
Okay, I'll consume a feed.
So important. Now the worst part is almost finished. It's not bad, not bad.
Okay, we'll consume a feed.
Last boom, okay. And if Philippe is behind Jonas, that's great. That's so great. Nope. But it's the closest you get to that. You know what, you can go faster now. You know what, you just run without blowing up, and then we have Jonas back in that group. That is so amazing. That is so amazing. Yes. But it's the closest you get to Paris, Roubaix. See, Sagan's gonna take this. It's gonna be so hard to get that jersey off. Okay, Boss and Hagen can actually take the yellow jersey. Who's gonna win this?
Edvard Boasson-Hagen is a versatile rider. A good ruler, a good sprinter, more than comfortable in the hills. He's a tough nut to crack. Watch out for him. If he gets away, he can
He
go all
believes
the
been
way.
dropped. Okay, where is he gonna? He's in that group. Last boom is waiting for him. That was actually good because I recovered with Rogers, and that was the only thing I needed to get out of that without being behind. I think Boasson-Hagen gonna take this actually. And if Felipe is gonna die so much there. Because him, so good. That is so good. Bosenhagen, Sagan, Bosenhagen. Sagan, Bosenhagen. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Sagan. Oh. I was actually putting money on Bosenhagen, so I'm broke now. See, this is states across a lot of energy on all the riders. Rider Pole's completely down. And Quintana also, that's good. That is so good. That's important. That is so important. I would actually say this stage could not be written better. From my point of view, of course.
He tops the standings and will receive the traditional honors. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. Let's hope for his sake that things go as well in the future, but for now, he can relish the moment.
The 6 states.
He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses.
Not a flat stage.
Here's the white jersey of this Tour de
this whole
France.
week is gonna be, yeah, flat stages, and in some ways it's actually good, but in other ways it's actually bad, because if I lose too much time on a flat stage, it's not good. Yeah, Bosenhagen got the yellow jersey, and it's actually better is Bosenhagen than the Sagan. Okay, Valverde is probably the worst guy to have here. Nibali is 2 seconds behind. Bardet 3 seconds. Contador 13. Rogers 340. Yeah. See, this is the part where it is hard, because we need to recover now. Now, of course, not new. It's Danish for now. There's no win, but this is gonna be a moderate win stage, and so I would say this stage is probably the only chance I really have to relax. Yeah, I don't know. Give 2 minutes. Sorry. Um, Retaining the polygonal jersey is gonna be tough. Very tough. Just 1 point. How can we get 1 point? Ah, it's easy. And let's see. Rogers is in good shape. That's good. Isagita is not in good shape, and that's not good. So I actually just think I put him back.
Hello, everyone. In the fields through which today's stage passes were the scene of many a bloody battle during the First World War. Today, the confrontation is more likely to oppose the sprinters' teams that will pull out all the stops to set up a mass sprint finish.
Don't persist, Finny. Blown up and without blown up. no breakaway. That's weird. There it comes. Who's that? Ah, Filchibert again? Okay. What is wrong? I think the funny dimension have to go on protection right now. It should have been Cavendish, but it is Bosenhagen.
Only 10 kilometers to go and the breakaway has still not been reeled in, but it should only be a matter of time.
10 kilometers from the finish for the leaders. It's going to be complicated.
.30 seconds lead for the head of the race. The riders are all back together. Everything will be played out in the final kilometers.
He's just fallen. That may cost him some time in the overall standings. Collective fall. It may create gaps.
Five kilometers. It will be very complicated for the breakaway. If it
this should
manages
just
to
go
hold
ahead
off
now.
the peloton, it will be a
There's
real
a collective
exploit.
fall that should just take advantage of.
Okay, we'll relay flat out.
The finish will be raced on a very wide road. Apart from a left turn 2 kilometers from the line, the finishing stretch harbours no special risks. Watch out, he's trying to catch out the sprinters.
Last kilometer. You've got to sprint.
Damn, that cost a lot of people. I just hope they don't. They get 0 seconds, sadly. I just hope. Let's see how it's going. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Drive faster.
He will climb onto the podium to receive his jersey and a kiss from the hostesses. Here's the polka dot jersey of this Tour de France. He is in sparkling form and you can clap him loudly. Here's the white jersey of this Tour de...
That's good. Philippe was actually crashing. That just makes it much easier. That 3 kilometers rule was... damn it. Damn it. Yes, model win. Winners? Yeah, we should try to go and take some points here.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. With over 100 kilometers to be ridden along the coast, the peloton will be particularly exposed to the wind. Teams could be tempted to go on the offensive and try a gorger.
Yeah, 2 seconds. Hi. Just go back and watch a movie. That will take 10 minutes before I come back. Hello. 2 seconds. I just finished talking the phone, but I just need to go out to make a drink. Something to drink, coffee. Sorry. Okay, first of all, I'm finished talking the phone now. And thank you for loving my videos or something. And why I don't have webcam on, because my cord is not long enough in the way I standing and I have my PlayStation. So that just makes the cord in my way. Because I just move around in the living room. But it's gonna change when I get the PlayStation via virtual reality. And you're the best go to 1 million subs. I don't think I'm gonna get 1 million subs, but I have 3 million views. That's actually, if you think about it, 3 million views, I only got 3,000 subs. I would say that is actually quite good. But I'm gonna start writing in 2 seconds. I just need to take a sip of my coffee and my Red Bull, and then I am ready to drive. So. Yeah, I smoke cigarettes, yes. white jersey and polka dot jersey. But I think I'm gonna go out and take some polka dots again. Well, it's gonna be... Yeah, okay. Because sometimes when people say, are you smoking? Then people automatically think about weed and stuff like that. Let's see, let's go. Oh, you see this dates? Oh my god. You see there's a moderate rain now. And that can actually be my advantage. Pro? No, I don't think so.
Okay guys, the overall standings shouldn't be a worry today. But watch out, it could be nervy. Stay well positioned at the end. It would be a shame to lose everything in the first week.
Exactly, it would be a shame. Not a wind direction, just need chains. That's not gonna happen. You know what, Ghent, you're going. The only thing with this is it's gonna cost energy because there's a moderate wind against us.
Okay, I'll protect him.
Yes, you do that.
The brake still isn't done. They're stepping on the pedal at the front.
I actually got Heyman last season. He's actually very good on the flat. And you really need to get up here because I really need to protect him. You get Terpstra. He's also good at the right trap here.
Well in the mountains and has a good turn of speed.
But the wind direction, I don't love it. I really actually hate it right now.
He's most comfortable on short climbs. Mountains and the sprint really aren't where he best expresses himself. Today all climbs are classified as 4th category. There is therefore a maximum of 4 points to be picked up for the polka dot jersey.
See the wind direction. It's actually sad it's not a flat state because I could make some damage here.
He's a rider who can put in a long day's ride. He has no real strengths or weaknesses except the mountains.
None of these guys are actually a threat. Or it could actually be a chance to go all the way. Not for me because I don't have enough energy. And we have actually 2 guys now. So these should work.
Here's a pure rouleur. Make sure you don't leave him alone up front. It will be difficult to catch him and it's better for him to finish on his own.
It's too much wind.
His best chance of victory is
2 seconds. Oh. Yeah, sorry. I need to stop this because there's too